I want to welcome you back to Beyond AI Solutions, where we all about tech and all about keeping it real. If y'all don't know who I am, I'm Rome, your neighborhood AI guru. And I just want to talk to Marvin today, right? I don't even supposed to be making a YouTube tonight, but because I seen this YouTube, man, and Marvin, and I'm gonna let the people see it too, right? You cannot act as if you're an attorney, right? Because if you don't know this stuff, get out of the kitchen, man. Look, click, clipped, cleat. Hey, bruh, listen. You don't need to do all of those doggone disputes, man. One right letter, man. You send that thing in, and if they don't fix it, then you sue them. That's it. And if you don't believe me, hey, take and text me. I'll show you an attorney that don't even play, bro. Right? But hey, I want the people to hear what Marvin had to say, right? So that they'll know that, hey, man, you cannot do this, man. And hey, I want to apologize too because I should have been saying something about this. We using ChatGPT 4.0, and man, it's amazing, right? And we able to check ourselves. But hey, I want you to listen to Marvin, right?
Next up, we got is this Clay? Is it Clee? Is it Clay? We about to find out.
What's going on? It's
Family,
Clee.
Clee. What's up, Clee?
Sir, what's happening, man? What's happening, bro?
Hey,
Hey,
man.
appreciate you having me on, bro. Appreciate all the game you've been giving out, bro. I've been following you for a while. Love
Okay,
the interviews, love everything. Quick question for you, man.
let's do it.
I've been disputing the charge off account. Been disputing it since February. Sent in a round one letter
Okay.
for the investigation, the initial investigation.
Mhm.
Sent in a round two for the reinvestigation. Then a round three, my first actual disputing. Um, I'm on round five now. They just keep coming back saying that they updated the account, but nothing's getting updated. I don't know if I should just keep, I guess, disputing.
Hey, man, see what I'm saying? This guy done did all this disputing for what? And I bet he got this guy sending in certified mail. You cannot do that, man. Listen, listen, man. You cannot do that, man. I'm gonna let him finish talking, man. But guys, girls, if you out there and you got credit problems, man, don't. These guys ain't doing nothing but milking you. Like the banks behind me, that's what they supposed to be milking.
The
But
same
I'm telling
reason
you,
or switch it up to a different reason, even though they haven't updated the first thing that I'm disputing.
So you have a charge off account. You started
Mhm.
disputing in February. You're in round five right now. You're getting ready to go into round five of disputes.
They just came back and finished round five, so I'll be starting round six. So this would be the third time disputing this same reason that they said that they've updated, but they haven't updated it yet.
And now you're trying to figure out going in this upcoming round if you should. And for these previous rounds you've been disputing, what has been like what's been the strategy? What's been the approach here?
I've been disputing an inaccurate date open. So the Experian has a different date open account. Equifax has a different date open account for the charger. So that's been the only reason that I've been disputing, and it hasn't been updated yet.
Are there any other inaccuracies on that account besides just the date opened?
So there is inaccuracies on Identity IQ, but it's like it's weird because when I go directly to Experian, my Experian report, when I go directly to my Equifax and TransUnion report, they're not different. They're all the same. So what's being brought on Identity IQ isn't the same as showing up on Experian and TransUnion and Equifax, if that makes sense.
Interesting. Okay, got you. And up until this point, you've pretty much, I'm assuming you print your credit report out, you highlight the inaccuracy.
I gotta stop him there. Anytime that you pull your credit reports, go to annualcreditreport.com. You will get your original credit reports, your right ones, right? That other IQ stuff, Credit Karma, all that stuff is that's not your. Imagine you going to court, but he ain't gonna talk about court. But imagine you going to court and now you talking about Equifax. You didn't, fix my stuff. And they're gonna say, okay, let me see my credit reports. And you show them some reports from IQ, identity, or whatever it is, you got problems, man. Because them people gonna say that's not my stuff. Go to annualcreditreport.com. You can pull your credit reports over there once a week. Man, see, this is what I'm talking about. Because these guys ain't finna tell you. And they didn't even tell you, hey, man, make sure you freeze your credit too, right? That should be the first thing. Freeze your credit. Man, let's let rest of this play. But I'm gonna tell you, man, these guys out there, they're just trying to get your money. And it's another guy too. He's all red. I mean, he's real colorful, right? And he got a real big mouth. And he's the same way talking about this consumer law. These guys aren't attorneys. And if they start talking about, hey, use these laws and stuff, no. That's what the attorneys use. What are you trying to do? Bluff these people? Look, we're not playing. You pull your credit reports. And I'm gonna show you how you're gonna circle this stuff. All of it. In that whatever account it is, you're gonna work on that account. Totally. Right? Everything. And then you're gonna write out the letter. Right? But see, the letter is not gonna be consisting of just one thing. You're gonna hit everything in that report. So when you sue them, right? You're not playing. Let's finish playing this.
What
Man,
law specifically have you been using? Or have you just been doing straight factual towards like, hey, this is inaccurate, go ahead, remove it?
Yeah, straight factual.
Interesting. I mean, what I would suggest, I'm personally a proponent of. Now, in these letters, have you been referencing any law at all?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't even referenced
I
the law.
I would strongly suggest referencing trying to experiment with referencing law in the disputes,
Okay.
and then also, have you involved the CFPB in your disputes yet?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Every
good.
time I send in a letter through mail, I also open up a dispute on the CFPB. I think because the original creditor is like really involved. Every time I submit a dispute through the CFPB and through those three.
okay, so yeah, so attorneys, right? So no, let's do this. Let me pull this over here so you can look at this credit report, so you can see what I'm saying, right? So here's a credit report. Let's get it over here. And I know this is gonna take a little time, but hey, listen, I gotta show y'all, man. You can't keep just watching these guys. You know they trying you. Okay, so look at this credit report. This is a charge off. So when you going in here, you just like I tell my students, man, just take your time and you just read it and you just go in and you circle, right? But the thing is, when you're circling, right, you're gonna transcribe this on either print this off if you can write this real pretty, or you're gonna transcribe it on paper, right? So that you can attach it to your letter. Uh, yeah. So like, I mean, these are missing, right? Those numbers. So I'm gonna circle that. Anything is missing, you gotta circle it. Look at all of this stuff is missing, right? Missing, missing, missing. I'm circling all of that stuff. I mean, look here, you got two check marks. What is that about? But it's no information in these things, right? And then I'm coming down here and I'm circling. Look at her. This ain't no exact date. You got all of this stuff, the close date. Majority of these credit reports are gonna be missing this stuff. So, Cleat, man, listen, you can do this. Text me 407 912 1473. Text me yes, and I got you. Dude, listen, you can go in, circle this stuff. I'll show you how to do the letter two with ChatGPT. It's easy, but you just don't stop there. If this is the only thing that you have, then that's all you got. But if you got more stuff, bruh, you go in and you're gonna circle all of that stuff. And when you do that letter, you're sending all three of them to the same person. Why? Because that's the same person that sent the stuff to all three of those other people. You get it? So when you do your letter, you're gonna do it where you're gonna do Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian together, and you're sending it to all three of those people. And guess what happens? Now, most people say, "Oh, why don't you go and you talk to the furniture?" No, the law. Let's look at what the law says, and then you'll understand. You know, a lot of people say stuff that they don't even know, right? They just say anything like the black cat ran across the street and it'll kill you. No, if you run into that cat and you run off the road, now you're gonna get killed, right? That's what probably happened to that uncle or auntie or whatever. But if you go to the back of your credit report, you'll see this right here, right? And it tells you, right? You have the right to dispute incomplete or inaccurate information. If you identify the information in your file that is incomplete or inaccurate, and report it to the Consumer Reporting Agency, the agency must investigate unless your dispute is frivolous. And you know your dispute isn't frivolous. So don't even look at that part. Right? So then, but you go on down and it said Consumer Reporting Agency must correct or delete inaccurate, incomplete, or unverifiable information. Inaccurate or incomplete or unverifiable information must be removed or corrected, usually within 30 days. However, a consumer reporting agency may continue to report information it has verified as accurate. And if you know it's not accurate, listen, they're not going to tell you, hey, if they do not fix your stuff, sue them. They're not finna tell you that. This stuff is the law. Look at this. A summary of your rights under the FCRA. And I'm going to tell you, I got an attorney. He is a monster. He will eat these people alive. But you got to write your stuff up right, man. I'm telling you. But hey, listen. I'm going to end on this note. If you're not an attorney, I'm not saying that I'm an attorney, because the attorney that I work with, he shows me how to do it. He said, hey, listen, this is the way you write your letters. This the way you do this stuff. He even teaches seminars. He teach all attorneys that deal with consumer law. So do your letter right. If you don't know, here, I'm going to give you an example. And this is in ChatGPT, right? And let's put this right here. Let's see. Where did you go? And I'm going to get out of here, man. Where did it go? All right. So Look right here. Look how this is. The account status listed as charge off, yet the payment history only shows up to 90 days past due. There is no record of 120 days past due as claimed. This inaccuracy must be rectified. Fix this error or delete the entire account. And you just go down like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So you just reading it, right? You see how all that stuff was missing on that report over there? You just doing it like that, man. And you just continue it like for the months of whatever it is. The payment history shows no data. You're gonna write that, right? Why is there no data for these months? This missing data needs to be filled in. Either provide the complete data or delete the entire account. And that's the way you doing this thing, man. With your attached report. And you got it, man. This is beautiful, man. But anyway, I'm out. 407-912-1473. Text me, yes. You need your reports fixed? I'll show you how to do it, man. We out. Peace.